And so our year comes to a close. It's pretty amazing when you think about it, how it started and how it's about to end. But I thought I'd film a final video, and I'm out in my garden doing my morning watering that I do sometimes. My son just got his wisdom teeth out this morning, so I'm out here. He's downstairs, still drugged up. But anyway, I thought in the tradition of the Romantic writers that we've studied, I'd take you on a little tour of the garden here and talk a little bit about life and the symbolism of some of these things here. And let's start with these flowers here. I can't tell how to flip my camera around, but I don't know what kind of flower these are, but they just bloomed yesterday. And I think these are symbolic of just those fantastic moments in life. And so many of you have just unbelievable opportunities and have had those fantastic moments where things have just bloomed for you. And I don't know if there's any message I want you to take away from this year. It's that you truly have choices and you truly have control about what happens in your life and in your world. And all of you are incredible people with opportunities in front of you for just for greatness. And I think sometimes we get caught up. Sorry, my hose got stuck. Sometimes we get caught up in, all of us, in making excuses. Well, I can't quite get that done. I just can't do it. There's this in the way and there's that in the way. And I guess for those moments there where you really want things to bloom, I think you have choices and you can control some of those things. And so many of you have been given incredible opportunities to thrive in this life and to start thriving now. And I just want all of you to really grab that opportunity. And so many of you every day did that for me in class, and I'm just really thankful and appreciative of all the hard work that you did. Another section of my garden here, and I think this looks different. These are good moments. They haven't flowered yet, they haven't blossomed yet. But these plants are making it. They're strong, they're sturdy. They've got their time coming up when they're going to bloom. And I think that's where maybe a lot of you are right now as sophomores. But gosh, so many of you absolutely bloomed this year. I think some of you though are just finding out how you can bloom and that you're sturdy and that you're strong and that you have a really great base and that things are set up for success, like those flowers that I just showed you. But you haven't quite bloomed yet, and that's good. That's cool. That's great. And I think that's what Sophomore Honors English 10 I think sometimes is about, is setting you up for that moment and making you think and making you understand the greatness that's inside of you and getting that it's not quite there and that you've still got work to do. But I think so many of you have sturdy bases and strong, solid backgrounds and great families, and I just want to say again, you have choices. We can make excuses about it's too hard. I'm not motivated. I want to procrastinate. I don't know why I'm doing this. All those kinds of things. I'm not just talking about school. I'm talking about life as well. And I just urge you to avoid those excuses. Just avoid those excuses and to make the most. And I do it too. And I am not the perfect husband, and I'm not the perfect teacher, and I'm not the perfect son, and I'm trying, and I'm self-aware, and I get it, and I need to get better at so many things. I'm 52 and I need to get better at so many things. The opportunities you guys have in front of you are just, it's incredible. I don't think I want to go back to being 16, but there's something really exciting about the place you are in life and all the choices you have coming up. Here's another part of my garden here. And this part, there's stuff under here. I know these are black-eyed Susans, I believe. I'm not sure what's coming up here, but you can see we've got some issues here. We've got some weeds, we've got some grass, we've got some things in the way. I hope you can see that. And gosh, we have weeds, don't we? In life, we all have weeds in life and things that are getting in the way. Things that we're doing ourselves. Just bad choices. Maybe people that we're hanging out with that aren't the best, and you got to pick those weeds, and you got to spray weed killer on them or something, and you've got to understand that they're not helping, and they can become the excuse to you not thriving and reaching the goals in life that you want to reach. And the weeds are It's not okay. And I get sometimes some of those are out of our control. And gosh, you know, with what happened over at Forest Hills Eastern recently, we know that our time is limited sometimes, and that we can say, yeah, but I've got this and I've got this weed and that weed and those kinds of things. I'm trying to pull the weeds, but they come back. Yeah, I get it. And it's not, you know, it's not easy for everybody, but pull the weeds. Spray them with some weed killer. Get rid of them, and let that plant around it strengthen and grow. And if you're letting the weeds take over and you're making excuses, or if you just feel like you're in the middle of the weeds right now, pull the weeds and start to fight through those things. And then we come here to this part of my garden, and I don't like these. These are like prickly bushes. I don't know why they're in here. They were here before we moved in, and I'm not a fan. And those are those really strong negatives that are around you, and that can hold you back. And don't let them. They're stronger than weeds. There's more. They're sturdier, and but don't let them. Don't let those things happen. And then here I think is a great. Look at this right here. These are my lilies. And you can see that there, I hope you can see, I'm gonna have to watch this video, see if you could see everything that I could see. They're ready to bloom, they're going. They're beyond where those other flowers are on the other side, and they're ready to go. Oh wow, the bird in my bird feeder, I gotta show you. Don't know if you could see that. I'll watch the video later, see if you could see that, but some beautiful birds in the garden here periodically. So anyway, that's a tour of my garden. I'm gonna leave some water here on these hostas. I just want to thank everybody for all of your hard work, for a great year, for everything you did for me, and to make my year exciting and fast. And I'm trying to grow and get better, and I know you're trying to grow and get better. And if you ever need anything, I've got you. I'm here for you. Please keep in touch over the summer and let me know how things are going. And I'll see you soon. Be safe, please. Okay, be safe.